Singer Samidoh's wife, Edday Nderitu, left for the USA with their 3 children for a much-needed break from her recent family drama. A close friend to their family, that is Bunny Saroni, warmly welcomed them to the USA as she was meant to be their host. Samidoh saw off his wife and children at the airport in Kenya, despite some confusion about the nature of their departure. Karen Nyamu, Samidoh's baby mama, clarified that he was only seeing them off for their vacation. Edday's decision to take her children to the US followed her public expression of pain and frustration surrounding her troubled marriage with Mugithi singer Samidoh. And this is clearly known to the public that Samidoh has taken Edday Nderitu through some rough path in their marriage. I think it is only fair for Edday to take a break from the relationship. So now, since the time Edday left, there has been speculations that Edday left for the USA and she's never coming back to Samidoh ever again. She has actually today morning unfollowed Samidoh on their socials, and Samidoh didn't even remember to wish her well on her birthday, which she did celebrate on 24th of May 2023. Now, kizungumkuti kiko hapa. Kileleshwa MCA Robert Alai has been attacking Samidoh left, right and center with very bitter messages on social media. And in fact, the worst of it all, Alai claimed that Samidoh was bribed on the case of Jeff Mwathi, who is the nephew to Samidoh, so that he could cover up for the case for DJ Fatso not to be brought to book. His message on the case about Samidoh was, and I quote, "Samidoh has been bribed to save the murderer who is a fellow artist. Nonsense. A suspect is openly bragging how a serving police officer helped him escape murder charges." And of course, from this, Robert Alai meant DJ Fatso's interview with Masawe Japani, because his reaction came immediately after the interview. He actually went ahead and said, why is the suspect going around stations for PR while the victim's family is out through awkward phone calls? This is a very serious allegation if you asked me. And if the singer today decided to take legal charges against Robert Alai, then he will have to either produce evidence of what he is talking about, or he will have to face the law. So now, Alai has today made a post wishing Edday Nderitu a happy birthday, which Samidoh failed to wish her. And this is what Robert Alai's message reads, and I quote, "Belated happy birthday, Edday Nderitu. You are a strong woman. You deserve better. He didn't remember to even wish you a happy birthday." But wait, how exactly did Alai remember that it was Edday's birthday when the date has already passed? Anyway, that's for him to answer. Maybe he was just looking for beef with Samidoh, because the claims he's having about Samidoh on these social media platforms is just crazy. So here is what some of her fans have said on this post of him wishing Edday Nderitu a happy birthday. Someone by the name Nisina Lokoro has said, "If it's true you've relocated, I thank God on your behalf, Manzi. You must have gone through so much. Happy birthday." Waridi has said, "Happy belated birthday, sweetheart. Even though I had already sent you my wishes on your birthday date, I couldn't ignore the second chance to repeat it again." She goes ahead to say, "You are a strong woman. May God grant you the wishes of your heart, darling." Shundev Masharia has told Robert Alai, "You love violence." Mary Mwangi has said, "A strong woman who chose dignity over disrespect. Respect." Nyambura Jacqueline has said, "Birthday wishes here been transferred to this page. Anyway, happy birthday, our goat wife. Much love." Someone by the name Oduya Masi has said she's actually complaining that she probably does not receive well wishes on her special occasions, or rather special dates as well. And this is what Masi has said. "Robert, these men don't wish us anything good, leave alone birthday wishes. So Mugithi man is not an exception." Quite a good number of the comments are well wishes for Edday Nderitu, and actually just supporting and applauding her for her courage to leave the country to the USA, where we are not sure yet whether she's going to spend the rest of her life there. Alai has quite clearly chosen violence kabisa over Samidoh. So now, he had actually made a separate post talking about Samidoh, but of course without mentioning his name. And this is what he said: "Yeye mke amemkimbia akaenda USA because he is useless. Huyu mwingine, the peddler, amekuwa na lawyer flani in court this whole week. Na you are telling me you are a man when una imagine hata vile my genitals look like." You are 32 years old and wife amekimbia and the twerking peddler is 44. You are a confused gigolo. Man, why is Robert Alai so bitter though? So now in this post, Alai is trying to tell us Karen Nyamu does have another romantic lover who happens to be a lawyer, and not that she only has this lover. Alai claims they have spent a whole week at the coast, that is away from Samidoh. Hey, I'm trying to imagine. If this is true about Karen Nyamu, then probably Samidoh is receiving some karma. But who are we to judge? And of course, fans have commented on this post as well, and this is what some of them say. Someone by the name Cosmo Choi has said, "Why do you hate Samidoh that much? We have never seen your wife and children. Please, Omera, mind your business. You don't look like a leader, you are a comedian." Daniel Karanja says, "You are disgracing the office you represent. You are a reflection of representative of a huge number of people, and as much as you need to have a decorum in the way you carry yourself. These kinds of posts should now be beneath you, sir." Njeriki Nuthia has said, "You are very petty. This is too low coming from Akijitu Kamawewe." Blessing Moses has said, "I used to hate Alai, but on this I support him kabisa. Let the community husband rearrange his home first. The twerking peddler has finished his marriage. Ametutesea first lady sana." Victor E. Karaba has said, "Upgrading hooligans to elected politicians is anathema. I pity the Commonwealth of Kileleshwa." Let's leave it at that for the comments because the comments are so many. Hey, it seems Robert Alai has decided he is not letting Samidoh rest at all. He has said so many things about Samidoh on the socials in the past 24 hours, by the way. Reason for their beef is yet to be known. He actually claimed that Edday Nderitu left to the USA and she declared that she is never coming back. I haven't seen Edday say this anywhere, but this is what Robert said, and I quote, "Hebu asked the gigolo why Edday ran to the USA with children and declared that she is not returning. If he is not explaining, I will explain it for you all. Karen can also help the gigolo." And then he goes ahead to say, "Meanwhile, I expect the National Police Service to take action on an officer who is offering protection to murderous suspect." And of course, with this, he means the case of Jeff Mwathi. Does Robert Alai know something that we don't know? Because, hey, the way he's insisting on this case, it seems he has something substantial to show for this. Probably it will be so good if he made it public and if he wants justice for Jeff Mwathi, because everyone else on the socials, that is the family members of Jeff Mwathi and his friends, have deeply expressed their dissatisfaction on how the case was ruled by the DCI officers. Well, let's hope this beef will end, and in a good way, without anyone getting hurt, because it seems so rough. Kindly let us know in the comment section what you think about this story. Also follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at 254 Roundup. I promise to see you again sooner than you can imagine. Goodbye.